And the Scarlet Knights will put total leather and will get started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Yo.
Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Raiola. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems
out of space. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving this quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. He'll set up to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Fired in from the red zone for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Looking to the big tight end. Got a wide open receiver. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. The Bruins are in the hurry-up. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet. McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a first.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Brings it down on the right side. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Berry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It's now 4th and goal. The head coach going to keep the offense on the field and go for it on 4th and goal. Snap it to the back. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the 2nd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Gonna let it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's going for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. And let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Raiola. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bruins!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Berry. It's a seam wide open. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. To the air, it's Sellers. Pulls it in. It's Concepcion. Wide open spaces. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Catch in the middle. It's Berry.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They'll line up for a second down play. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Fires to the right. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll walk that one back. It'll be third down.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
The Scarlet Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Smashes through the tackle. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Runs through the tackle. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UCLA!
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Nothing stupid here, boys.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Sellers. With the catch, it's Concepcion.
Yes, idiot.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And the Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. He lets it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
I shouldn't have to continuously run him in that direction.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this.
So dumb.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. To the air on first down. Throwing right. He's got it. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Moves away as he feels pressure.
What are we doing?
Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
I got to be able to play better.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Might be changing the route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He unleashes a long one. Makes the catch down the right side. There he goes. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. The Bruins will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Here's a heat. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. At midfield, he's got room. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
That QB is absolutely going to buy all the hog mollies up front of steak dinner tonight. My goodness, when you have that much time in the pocket, I think I could be successful. And I don't even like quarterbacks who want to play quarterback.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security.
Yeah, that's my overthrow
give the
back.
opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback.
For the first play of the game,
Made them pay.
first drive.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Floats it out in space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. And this is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. The offense lining up for a first down play. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Got his man on the outside. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Caught in the backfield. It's buried. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the system.
So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll go with a direct snap. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
In what world do you go for that, chat? Like, why would I go for that, John? Like, what are you talking about?
Kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Under fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure.
Thank you, Craig.
Off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Got some room to run.
And if you're the quarterback...
Mm.